Alright, presenting Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, otherwise known as the final nail in the coffin, the last salvageable set of scrotum. I bought this game for $4.23. Expectations are set accordingly. This game throws all of its eggs into the basket of Wii Remote tilt controls. You all know how this goes. Everybody sing with me.
If the menus feel good, the game feels good. If the menus feel good, the game feels good. If the menus feel good, the game feels good. If the menus feel good, the game feels good. If the controller feels good, the game feels good. If the controller feels good, the game feels good. If the controller feels good, the game feels good. If the controller has physical feedback, then the game feels good.
If the Steeb feels good, then the Steeb feels good. The Steeb feels good.
In any case, the designers were clearly aware of the difference between tilting a stick, the pleasure of fondling a fond one's tit, and tilting this shit because the level design has changed radically. Also, there's a jump button. Yeah, we gotta get to that one first. If jumping was meant to mitigate the imprecision of 2006 Wiimote tilting, then the physics prevent it from doing its job. When the monkey comes back down from a jump, they bounce a bit, and that bounce ruins any sense of control the player might have had. This bounce makes any level with the weird rail things completely broken. Should I not be able to simply jump onto this rail without bouncing out? You know? That's what it looks like they want me to do, but because of the nature of the ball, it's like, Also, the sense of game feel, the juice of Monkey Ball, is dominated by the player's relationship with the ground. Remember that rolling sound which relates to player speed? You know, the one that was brought back after Deluxe's removal because of how much of an important feature it was? That sound only plays when the player is making contact with the ground. The bouncing and all that? Any sense of friction and inertia is generated by the player and the ground acting and reacting to each other. It's chemistry. So if you're jumping all the time, you're gonna feel less of that, basically, and in a platformer, my first instinct is to jump constantly to reposition myself, so I gotta fight that habit to fly, because if I stopped jumping all the time, the juice would feel pretty alright. Okay, level design. This game is riddled with hallways, segmenting and signposting quote-unquote challenges, so that players have ample room to position and angle themselves, I guess? You'd think they put these walkways in for the same purpose of Monkey Ball 2's starting ramps, but from here you can't quite see the challenge ahead, and having to perform 90-degree turns and avoid arbitrary enemies and bumpers is certainly distracting. So like, what's the point of these walkways? They're not fun to roll through. Monkey Ball had this thing going where the stages were abstract and fantastical or mechanical or visually interesting in a 3D space. Here is a list of every level in Nanner Blitz, which at best feature a pointless hallway, and at worst the entire level is a boring, stupid, dumb hallway.
This world adds the best gimmicks in the game: stairs and doors.
And not going downstairs. Oh no, no. Up the stairs.
The challenges proper aren't much to write home about either. The prominent reused concepts are this wheel thing, swingy platforms, the super boring spiral towers, like bridges and bumpers and boosters. I'll take them. They're not that interesting, but they're challenging at least. The wheel level is completely not cool with the movement system. Jumping onto that wheel is way harder than it needs to be. Like, And didn't we learn this in Deluxe, that the platform cycle should move with the player and not against it, so that I don't have to wait? There are a lot of winding ramp kind of deals, and those are great. I like them. It's a roller coaster. I get a nice sense of momentum. But for every fun stage, there's a complete nothing stage, such as Cobalt Caverns 8. It's nothing. It feels like nothing. It does not stimulate. This level is 90% boring path and 10% moving parts. But I'll take them. It's like almost alright. Until you get to Magma Land, and then it feels like the game doesn't really work. Like Volcanic Pools 1 is a straight line, but if you
follow the path,
you'll go flying off the edge? That doesn't feel like it's supposed to happen. It feels like I'm fighting the level design when the level design should be subtly guiding and challenging me. It should feel harmonious. Those are my personal standards for what a video game should feel like, and if it doesn't feel like that, I'm gonna say it's objectively bad. Well, this looks like a proper Monkey Ball level. Notice how the actual level takes up 90% of the stage space. This is the part that I'm here for. Pirates Ocean 3 is the exception that proves the rule. Most stages are more like this one here, Space Case 4. The stage is composed of mostly flat hallways and boosters. It looks like a player can simply roll along the path, right? That's what it looks like the intended path is. The walls are safely gated off after all. However, upon closer inspection, certain boosters point in the wrong direction and send players crashing into space. This level feels counterintuitive to platforming, like I want to be the guy or something. It clashes with the simple, straightforward nature of the game, and it makes me a very salty boy. Beating this level feels like cheesing it, and not in the good way, not in the fun way.
Obviously that's the point, that's what they were going for, I just don't appreciate what they were going for.
It doesn't feel right at all. Look at the weird jumps I have to do to get this just right. Like, I'm hitting like, I have to like bounce on the corner of the ramp to get there. This ramp will like send you off the edge no matter what your character weight is. I'm not even talking about character weight because who cares? With this and the rails of the lava world, I didn't even unlock the final worlds by beating everything previous without using a continue. Did not pass go, did not collect $200. It is with a heavy heart that I must drop the series and give this game a final score up. Wait, what? My jaded critic eyes. This game is beautiful! It might not look like it with my low bitrate, but watch the GDQ run in 1080p 60 frames per second. This is 10 out of 10 aesthetic. Exactly the stylistic change Monkey Ball needed. Pretty colors, I love this. It's so happy. Best music, best sound design, for the most part. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.